the really bad kind of sleep paralysis where you can see through your eyelids and feel people touching you and tickling your back.
Oh, right, that kind.
You mean my favorite kind?
Oh, God.
I had gory dreams every night, and since I was so young, I didn't really know what was happening, so I started not sleeping and always keeping my lights on. When I told my mom about it, she told me Pop was gone.
Oh.
So, like, whatever's doing this, like, clearly, like, my grandpa wasn't around to either protect him or get rid of it. Sleeping got harder, and when I was awake, things would move around, and I would hear noises from all around the house. One of the most terrifying things I remember was laying in bed one night and hearing someone run at full speed down the hallway towards my door and then stop right outside it and not make another sound.
Oh, God.
I hated it. After a couple years, it all stopped and things went back to normal, but I still have a hard time sleeping at night. I don't know. My grandfather's name was Daniel George, by the way, and he owned a supermarket. Sincerely, Mikey, your favorite baby.
Oh, you're my favorite baby.
Thank you, Mikey.
Wowza. Wait,
Also, sorry for your loss.
Yeah, and also I can't believe that it was like, that's the subject line, and I was like, oh God, we're going to talk about Charles Coleman. It was like, that's just a side fact.
But I guess that's true in that, like, you can get into the story because, like, by the time my grandfather knew what was happening, like, he was already kind of,
Yeah,
like,
but that's everybody who gets murdered.
I know, but if, like, he was, like, if someone was shooting things into his IV bag, it's like he wouldn't, I don't know. I wish
I
there
just
was
thought
a
that
little,
story was going to go
it was wild.
wild.
It was the
Turn
aftermath.
into a haunting. I did not expect that.
It was the exact perfect combination of stories.
Yeah, it is. Seriously. It's like how you did hauntings.
Yes.
You did like Charles Coleman. They did Coleman.
Yep.
So here we go. This is called. So by the way, here's the subject is verified it was true, but that everything. Oh, but they replaced the tub, so
That's good.
everything was fine. We asked for her name out of curiosity, and it was the same girl on the ID we found. Needless, it's just so weird that it was in the
Yeah.
corner of the closet.
Ew, so weird. You would think that'd be the one and only thing that they would definitely make sure they got out.
Yeah. Like, how would you get up there? We asked her name out of curiosity. She was off. Back home to New Jersey. Let me move out of the lease. However, my crazy roommate opted to stay, and I don't know if she told the next person to take my place what happened there or not, but I wasn't down to find out. I knew there was something wrong with that bathroom, and so did my dog. Luckily, my new apartment is ghost-free. It's not my thing.
Oh, come here. You should come to our. Listen to the last 100 episodes. They're actually
We both don't want Sorry, I don't mean to bash you, Kim.
It's just funny because it's just funny because it's like truly like the 1000th time we've heard it, and like people are asking like about
And I feel
milkshakes,
bad.
it's, like,
These are very delicious, so I mean, maybe.
I mean, if you filtered the alcohol out, I'm sure Christine's like, and I would drink the rest.
Right. We do that every week. We just
Yeah.
don't put them
We
together.
do have a boozy milkshake every week.
Yeah,
We
that's
just
right.
split it.
We just split it. Thanks for being you. Give you a hug for me and keep making great episodes, Kim.
I have thought about that. Like, if I found out that someone died in somewhere where I'm living,
Yeah.
would I be willing to stay?
I mean, I feel like people die in. I mean, I know I've said this before, but it's not
I know.
normal for someone to die in a home.
I know, but if I knew with
But
the
if it was
knowledge
like
all of a sudden,
Or like a violent death or something, like that changes it for me.
I think the more details I have, the more freaked out I'd be. Because if I knew it was like in that room, every time, I would never be able to like walk in the kitchen barefoot. I would feel like it'd be like standing like whereabouts.
I don't know.
It's just like there's some weird eerie air over it all of a sudden.
Like if they died in the bedroom and like your bed is.
Weird than that.
I know.
So that was like just like how they in the tub because they knew that someone might not want to see a dead body.
I don't know. It depends. I just picture one of those cheap like plastic tubs. Like I would.
Oh. It doesn't really matter what the material of the tub is.
But not.
It's truly the last thing that they're talking about. Anyway.
I just think if the body is in the plastic, okay, it doesn't matter.
we
Let's
could
change the
talk
subject.
about that anyway. This one is called
Everyone's like, no, please stop.
Everyone's like, please. Oh no, it's not. It's not. Okay. This is. I don't know how. So because it comes like before the signature of her name, so I was like, maybe that means best or. So this one is entitled. This is by Nicole, and Nicole says, "Hello, my sweet ATW family.
Oh, hello.
Big fan of the show, obviously. My friend Jess, who says hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Got me in the show when I lived in Portugal, and now I'm hooked. Full time, and damn, just love it. My fiance has gotten into it as well, but now he thinks every noise we hear is a ghost in our house, and there's tons of college boys making noise all the time, and now I just want to fuck around and go to bed." Anyway, the roller coaster I'm about to take you on isn't a personal story, but I'm going to tell it in first person on behalf of my friend Hannah. Buckle up and let's crack into it. Got it. We were driving back to my cousin's house in Stafford Springs from Hartford, Connecticut, after her theater show one night. Their house is kind of out in the country, so it's heavily wooded with the houses set up off the road. It's me, my cousin, who's about 20, my younger sister, and another younger cousin in the passenger seat. We are driving and just passing time on the drive with music and talk about the show. We slow a bit when we see a deer in the road that had just been. Okay, whatever, not a big deal. hand. I brushed it off because
What?
why would it be a hand?
Oh God.
After a second, my cousin driving asks, "Did you guys see something back there?"
Oh my God.
Before I can answer, the car in front of us stops in the road. The driver waves us forward and we pull up. As we approach, I can see the driver, who's a girl about our age, is hysterically crying. "I saw something back there," she says. "I think I saw a hand."
Oh no.
Coincidentally, I had just taken a bystander awareness class.
Oh, interesting.
So of course I suggest we have to go back. So both of the cars turn around and make the short drive back to where the mysterious hand was sighted. We stopped in the road and I get out. Turns out the hand was attached to a body.
Oh no.
The body belonged to a girl probably in her 20s.
Oh no.
She was wearing a white dress that was covered in blood.
Oh God.
And she was so bloody. Her joints and limbs were bent at the angles, and her eyes were open and glazed over. That chick was dead.
Oh my God.
I turn back to the car and say, "Call the police," but before I could finish, I see this bitch resurrect.
No.
I'm talking, her limbs and joints come back together. She starts breathing and stands the fuck up.
What?
Stands right up like she was just chilling on the couch and not lying on the side of some random backcountry road at midnight. At this moment,
Is everyone screaming? Like, what the hell?
the chicken is screaming.
Okay, good.
The dead girl is not standing and completely ignores me. Or the dead girl is not standing and completely ignores me. She turns and just walks down the road,
Oh my
the
God.
direction that we had just come from. "Ma'am," I yell at her. "Ma'am, are you all right?" Nothing. She just keeps walking. So I get back in the car and we call the police, and they show up with an ambulance and ask us some questions and look around. I tell them what I told you, that girl was dead. They thank us and tell us to head home like this was a normal, casual encounter
Oh my God.
that you just head back home after. Okay, sure. So the screaming girl in the other car wants to follow her to her house because she's freaked out. It's on the way, so we say sure and follow her while recounting the story a million times in the car. She pulls off into her driveway and we keep going. Eventually, the woods thin and a field opens up to the right. Sounds chill until we see the dead girl standing alone in the middle of the field
What?
with a troop of cop cars forming a